Hey, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to create the hair simulation. So first we will take a geometry and just we'll go inside. So we need some model to attach the hair. So we'll take a sphere. So this I will create a sphere here and I will create a line node. So now we need to attach this line to the sphere. So for this, we need to convert the sphere into points, first of all. So just for that, we will take a scatter node and just will connect here. And now we will decrease the number of points. So here you can decrease the number of points here. Let's say we'll go up to like 150 or something. Okay. And now we need to create a number of copies based on these points here. So for that, we need to take a copy to points. So select this and just I will connect the line here. And I will connect this to. And now say it has been created number of copies based on this scatter points here. And now the orientation is not proper. We need to fix this orientation. So in order to orient it properly, so first, if you see in the sphere, we need to convert the normal to points. So in order to do that, we have to take a normal node. And we have to connect in between the scatter and point sphere. So in this normal node, we need to change this option here, add normals to. Instead of vertices, we will put it to like points. And now we will enable this. So see now it has been oriented. And now we need to change the directions of this line. So if you select these lines and now in the direction, it is in like y-axis. So I will put the value in z-axis. And now if you want to increase number of lines, so we can go to the scatter and we can increase this. And also now we will increase the number of points on this line because when we start the simulation, the hair has to bend. So in order to bend this, we need to increase the number of points. Means like if you see here, if you enable this line, now we have only 2 points at the corner. So if you enable this option, now you can see there are 2 points only. So we need to increase the number of points. So in order to do that, in these lines, we can use this option. So, and now we'll enable this copy to points. So now we need to add the Vellum constraint. So just I will take an Vellum constraint. And now in this Vellum constraint, we will change the constraint type to hair. And also we can use the string constraint too. So both the hair and string constraints are same. But the thing is, if you want to make the simulation faster, we can use this string here. So it depends on your requirement. We can select this option. So for time being, I will select the string constraint. And now in order to simulate, we need to take an Vellum solver. So just we'll take an Vellum solver and just I will connect this. So you can shift left click so that it will automatically connect this. And just we will enable this. And now we'll hit play. So just if you click on this play. So now it is going to fall down. So now we need to add a collision geometry so that it will stick to the geometry. Means like what the thing is, just we can drag this normal. And here in the Vellum constraint, we'll have this option like collision geometry. So just we need to drag this geometry to here. So select this, just drag here. And now we'll click on this play. So see, now it is colliding to this sphere. So some of the hair is falling down. And now we need to create the pins towards the end of this line here. So in order to do that, we can take a group node and just connect here. And now we will change the group types to points here. And we can change the name of this group. So let's say we'll put it like pin. And now we need to specify the point so that it will stay in the same position. So like we can specify like an 0. Means the first point will stay in the same position. Like if I specify 0 in this group. And now we need to come to this Vellum solver. And if you come down here, you can see there is an pin to animations. So we need to select the group which we have created. So here in this group, we have created the group name like and pin. So in this Vellum constraint, we need to select that group. And now we'll go to the Vellum solver and just we'll click on play. And now we are getting the proper simulation. So now we are using this group point so that it is staying in the same position. But what if you want to make an animation? Means like suppose if you animate this sphere, I want the hair should follow this sphere. So because as we created the group over this line, so when we animate this sphere, it will not follow the geometry. The hair will stay in the same position. Now what the thing is, I want to create a simulation based on the animation of this sphere. And first we will disable this pin group here. So if you go to the Vellum constraint and we will remove this group here. So in order to attach this here to this geometry here, we need to take a node called Vellum attached to geometry. So we need to take this node and we need to connect in between this Vellum solver and Vellum constraint. So first we'll go to the Vellum solver, and if you come down, and here there is an option like visualize. So if you come down, we can enable this attached to geometry visualizer. And now we'll select this node. And in this, you can see there is an option like max distance. We have to enable this. And if you go to the first frame, and now here we need to increase the max distance. So just we'll increase this. So you can give the value up to 0.04 or something. So see here now. So by using this value, what the thing is, it will see the distance, and according to that, it will attach to the geometry. And for timing, just will disable this option attached to geometry visualizer. Now we'll click on this play. And now say it has been attached properly to the geometry. So we didn't use the group, we have removed the group. So if you select this constraint and say we have removed the group here. Earlier we have used this group to attach the hair constraints, but now what the thing is, as we want to create an animation to this hair, and I want the hair to be follow this geometry. So that's why we have used this node here. So now we will animate the sphere. So now in order to animate, just we'll take a transform node. So transform, and just we need to connect in between here, and just we will enable this option. And now we need to rotate in the y-axis. So see, now we need to rotate in the y-axis. So we will give the expression so that randomly it will make a rotation in the y-axis. And we have to type sign, open bracket, $F, that means like current frame, and we have to close this. So see, now whenever we click on this play, so now it is rotating very slowly. So now we need to increase the speed of this rotation. So in order to increase the speed, so here after frame, we need to multiply with 10. So now just we'll hit play and see, now it is simulating. And now what the thing is, I want to increase the angle, means like it is rotating only with little bit amount of the angle. Now in order to do that, just we can type multiply outside, and just we can put it to like 90 or something. And now we'll click on play, and now it is rotating with the 90 degrees of angle. So now we'll see this. So just we'll go to the Vellum solver. Now click on this play. So see, now it is simulating according to the animation. Now we have created the animation only for the rotation. So suppose if you want to move this geometry, so we can copy this code. Let's say we can paste in this x-axis. So just we can press Ctrl V, and just we will remove this rotation. And now we'll see this. So see, now some of the hairs are falling down. That means we have to increase the max distance. So now if you go to this option, and now we need to increase this max distance. So let's say we'll increase this max distance. And now we'll click on play, and see, now it is simulating properly. And just I want to make the animation a little bit slow. So if I go to this transform node, and here instead of this 10, let's say I will put the value to like 0. Let's see. So see, now it's simulating properly with the animation. And now we need to add the actual thickness to the hair. So for that, what we'll do is we will go to this Vellum solver, and just we'll take an poly wire, and just will connect here. And now we need to decrease this thickness of this poly wire. So if you select, we can use this wire radius. So just we'll select it to 0.02 or something, or let's say like 0.01. Okay. And now we want to see the geometry too. Now what the thing is, we'll take a mesh node here. So just we'll take a mesh, and we'll connect this poly wire, and also we'll connect this geometry. And now we'll just hit play. So now we got the beautiful hair simulation. So in this way, we can create the hair simulation. So that's it for this tutorial. See you in the next video.